It's our favorite complete recipe collection filled with mouth-watering homemade dishes featuring breads, breakfasts, appetizers, lunch, dinners, and desserts. Get out your measuring cups, mixer, and chopping board. The Home and Backyard Cookbook begins right now. One of my favorite things to do in the fall is apple picking. Today we're going to make a delicious dessert with apples. We're going to head to Cakes and Scones Bakery in Greentown. Okay, I'm here with Terry, Cakes and Scones Bakery, and you have the best stuff. And
thank you.
We're so into fall right now, and you're going to make something really special for us.
Yes, this morning I'm going to make apple, pear, brie turnovers. They're wonderful for breakfast. They're wonderful for a lunch or even a light dinner.
Perfect.
So first I'm going to take my butter and saute it. And you always, when you're baking, you want to use unsalted butter.
Okay.
So we let that go in there. And then I have a mixture of white sugar and brown sugar. So we will just mix that up together. I want to let the butter melt with the sugar.
All right. It's quick too.
Yes, it is. It's nice and quick, and get it a little caramely.
Yep. Okay, Terry, what's next?
Next, we're going to take our apple and pear mixture, and we will just pour some in.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah. You hear that sizzle?
Yeah.
I took some Honeycrisp apples, which are my personal favorite, but you can use any apple that you like.
Right, okay.
And some Bartlett pears, and I just slice them, cut them in half, cord them, and slice them. I personally like to leave the skins on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It creates its own pectin, and it just has nice vitamin.
Yeah, it's good. That is
Keeps
good.
the vitamins.
Might as well keep it all together, right?
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of the skin of the fruit.
Oh, the aroma of this right now is so good.
Now we're going to add some cinnamon.
Okay.
And some ginger.
Oh, how nice.
Nice fall flavors.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
And again, you can add whatever spices you want. If you like nutmeg, you can add nutmeg. You could add some vanilla.
We have to keep in mind that Terry is, if you saw her just sprinkle it in from the container.
Yes.
Terry doesn't have to measure because she's got it up here.
Yeah, that is, when you're cooking in mass quantities, unfortunately, a lot of times you just say, a handful
it feels good.
But I would say maybe if you're going to, a half a teaspoon of ginger and a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay.
So we're going to take our puff squares that we're going to roll out a little bit, and we're going to roll them out in sugar.
Oh, that's different.
Yes, what the sugar does is same thing as what flour does, except that when you bake it off, it's going to give the turnover a nice little crunch.
Oh, nice.
So all I do is go away from me, towards me. I give it a quarter turn.
All right.
And I'm going to do it again. Away from me, towards me.
All right.
Then I just give it a little stretch like that. You don't want to roll it out too much, because then you will collapse the layers of butter that are in the dough.
And that's what makes it all flaky, right?
Exactly, exactly. And puff pastry dough is made with very cold water, cold butter, flour, and salt. So we've got our square, and we're going to egg wash. And what egg wash is eggs and water. Some people use egg and cream. You can use whatever you'd like.
Right.
We use egg and water, and we go through a lot of it. And you're going to take your pastry brush, and you just want to brush around the perimeter of your puff dough.
All right.
And
that's going to make it hold together?
Correct. Okay. Yep. It's going to seal everything. It's our glue.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then we're going to take a couple of pieces of brie.
Oh my goodness.
And just place them like that. And we'll take a little bit of our apple and pear mixture.
Oh, wow.
And then we just place that on top.
Terry, this looks so good.
And then we just fold it over like a triangle. And I just sprinkle a little more sugar.
Nice.
Just to give it that nice crust. And we will put them on our sheet pan and we'll put them in the oven.
Sounds good. Terry, they look so yum.
Oh, thank you. Great. Here we go. We've got our apple pear turnovers. And I just sprinkled some powdered sugar on them just to give it a little more pizzazz.
Yeah.
Here, let's try.
Let's try is right. Look at the pastry and that flaky dough.
Yes, and then can you see the
gorgeous.
melted brie? There's a little bit of the melted brie in there. Like I said, you want to eat them warm. So here we go.
Let's give it a taste. Oh my God. This is fabulous. The inside is so good, and you get that nice hint of brie.
Thank you, yes. And
it's not real sweet, which I love. You don't want that sweet.
Exactly.
It's such a nice combination.
Wonderful. I'm glad you like it. Thank you.
I love them.
We're located in Greentown, right on Route 507. We're exit 20 off of 84.
You have beautiful pastries and scones and cookies. Anything you imagine. You have some good soups too.
Yes, we do. We make soups. We do some foods. We make quiches and soups. We change it up every week. And if you like us on Facebook, you will get our weekly menu posted on Facebook.
That's Cakes and Scones Bakery right here in Greentown. Thank you, Terry, so much, and have a happy harvest season.
Thank you, Jackie. You as well.
Thanks. It's the perfect time of year to check out the fall foliage, especially here in the Poconos. I'm at Cranberry Manor Bed and Breakfast, and there's something cooking in the kitchen, and we're going to find out what it is. Well, I'm here with the innkeeper owner. This is Sharon Anderson, and we are very happy to be here today.
Thank you. Glad to have you here.
Well, thanks a lot. And of course, Bed and Breakfast always makes breakfast, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you are known for really good breakfast,
That
right?
we are. Yes, we are.
So what are you making for us today?
We're going to make a peach upside down pancake. And this is great because if you have a lot of kids at home and you don't want to be standing over the stove for an hour, you can do this ahead of time and just put it in the oven and then spend some time with your kids. We have 2 cups of pre-mixed pancake mix.
All right.
Okay, and then we're going to put in 1/4 cup of 2% milk. Okay, and we're going to put in 1 large egg.
This is nice because you also, which is very unusual, put your recipes on your website.
We do, because we have had so many guests that have been here that return that want the recipes.
I think that's so nice because sometimes people don't want to share their recipes, but you're like, hey, why not? Because it never really tastes the same when you make it yourself as when someone makes it for you when you're on vacation, right?
That's exactly what they say.
Isn't it the truth?
Yep. So we've mixed the pancake batter. Now we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we're going to pour that in. Now the reason we're doing this first is because you'll see it's kind of runny.
Yeah.
And it's going to do something while we start preparing our pie dish for the upside down pancake here. So,
all right.
Okay. Now this is kind of like upside down cake, except it's done with the pancake batter. So, okay. Now we're going to use 3 tablespoons of melted butter. We are going to coat the sides of the pie plate here. All right, so we get that coated good because once it starts cooking, you don't want it sticking to the sides of your pie plate because then it will start to crack. So we have our butter in there, and now we're going to use our brown sugar. We have about 1/4 cup brown sugar, so we're going to pop that in there, and then can you hand me the maple syrup right there?
Absolutely. Oh, we're putting the maple syrup in now.
Yeah, we put that right in now. So this is going to create a paste in the bottom of our pie dish. It's about 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Then I use a fork to mix all these ingredients together. So we're going to mix it, and we're going to create like a little paste in the bottom of the pan here. So that's about how you want your paste to look in the bottom. next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use our peaches. You can use fresh peaches, or if you want, you can use canned peaches, frozen peaches, but if they're in season, definitely use the fresh ones. So we are gonna cut these down a little bit because they're usually a little bit on the big side.
Yeah.
And we slice it down just a little bit, like that, okay?
Probably not too chunky, right?
Yeah, you just wanna cut it down a little bit. That one's kind of small, so about like this on the thickness.
Oh, okay.
So, okay? And then we're gonna line those all the way around the dish in a pinwheel shape, and then we'll fill in the middle. And this will bake. We'll put the pancake syrup on top and it'll bake, and then after it's done, we let it cool, and then we're gonna flip it over, and it comes out nice and pretty.
Oh, nice.
So we put the last peach on there. We have everything in a nice little circle here. So next we're gonna use some cinnamon sugar. Now, if you don't have cinnamon sugar, you can always make your own. That would be 3 tablespoons of white sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in there, so.
Perfect.
Okay, so we put lots on here.
Oh, this is
I love the cinnamon sugar with the peaches. So now we have the cinnamon sugar on top of the peaches, and the next thing we're gonna do is put the pancake batter on there.
Okay, we'll hand that to you.
Right, thank you. Now the magic that I was telling you about is...
Oh my gosh, it thickened up. How about that?
It thickened up. So while we were working on the rest of the pancake, the ingredients thickened up. So,
All right.
okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be carefully pour this around, because you don't want to disturb your peaches that you just nicely put in there.
I know, right?
So, and it's okay if your pancake batter has some lumps in there.
Right.
Yep. And we've actually done gluten-free versions too.
Oh.
Because we get people in that can't do the gluten.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we'll use the gluten mix. So we've got the pancake mix in there, and we're ready to pop it into our preheated oven. Preheated it to 350. And now this is gonna bake for about an hour, but you want it to get nice and brown on top, so you may have to adjust your cooking time a little bit.
Looks like it's all ready.
Yes, it is, ready to flip.
All right.
So we've let it cool. Around the edges, we're gonna run the knife just to make sure it is loose from the sides of the pan. But we buttered it, and you notice it's nice and smooth on top.
Oh, it's perfect.
So it didn't crack. So, okay, so we're gonna run the knife around.
All right.
Just to make sure it's loose, so we want to get a good flip.
Okay.
Usually we use a cookie sheet, is what we do, but for presentation purposes, we're gonna use the glass tray. But you wanna get this on tightly, because when you flip it, if it's not tight, you're gonna have syrup going everywhere, so, okay?
All right, we don't want that.
Nope.
Okay.
So we flipped it, and you wanna carefully lift the top off.
Look at the goo oozing down the sides.
Doesn't that look yummy?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So our peaches are nice and cooked on there, and we got our nice topping on there. And the reason you want to let this cool for 15 minutes is so that it doesn't run all over the place. Because if you don't let it cool long enough, everything's just going to slide off.
Oh, yeah, the peaches and everything, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Well, right now we're sitting here on the beautiful veranda, ready to have breakfast.
Yep. And we have the pancake here. We've finished it off with maple syrup, some blueberries, and some powdered sugar. So.
And our beautiful orange juice.
And our orange juice. Yes.
All right, I'm going to try this. This is delicious. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Sharon.
Well, thanks for coming today.
Thanks. Fall is upon us. We're here at Ritter's Winery and Cidery and the shops. And there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of new things. But first, we're going to head up to the winery where Kim is going to cook up something for us very special.
So we're making chili.
Okay.
Homemade chili, passed down from generations.
I like it. I like it.
So in the pot, I actually have 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
All right.
Now I've doubled this recipe, so that way we have a little extra.
Okay.
What I'm adding to it is 1 medium onion. I have a red pepper and a green pepper, and I put a little yellow because it's fall, just to
color's
liven
great,
it up.
yeah.
I love cooking with color. We're gonna let that saute a bit.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. So that looks beautiful with all that color. And now we're gonna add 2 pounds of ground beef. And again, I doubled this recipe, but I think it's worth doubling.
Absolutely. It's always good to have extra chili.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. Exactly. A little late night snack,
Yeah.
maybe. Chili for breakfast if you're in our house.
Chili dogs,
Chili dogs.
which is something that you serve here.
Yes, we do. We absolutely do. I serve this exact recipe, just minus the beans. And we put them on some really nice hot dogs, fresh made rolls for our chili dogs.
Yep.
So that is something that we do have here. It's a little bit heartier than just your normal
Yeah.
charcuterie winery food. So
I agree.
okay, so now we're just gonna brown the meat. Let that go for a little while, 10 minutes or so. We'll cover it, we'll drain off the fat and add the rest of our ingredients. Now we're gonna add our spices.
Okay.
So to this, I'm going to add, this is a little paprika and chili powder. Well, it's actually a lot because I doubled the recipe. So you want to make sure it's
Right.
nice and flavorful. This is cumin, so it gives you that nice smoky
Excellent.
flavor, a little something extra. And then this, I only just started adding to my chili, but this is a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper. So it's
Ooh.
called the blend, and you can pick that up at any grocery store. But just a little sprinkle. I don't want it to be too salty.
Right.
So I kind of just stir this in just to get it all the way through. So to that, we're gonna add something that always throws people off, ketchup. But it's so good and it gives it a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, and that little tang too,
It
right?
does. It gives it the tang and the sweetness that this recipe has. It's kind of different from other chilies. To that, I add the Great Northern White Bean, which is, I like that better than a kidney bean. I'm not a big fan of kidney
Yeah,
beans.
me neither.
I don't know why. I don't know why. This is my version. But these are really nice and they're still nice and meaty and give it a really good flavor. And then this, which you can get down in the store here at the shops at Ritter's Farm, is our marinara sauce. So I like this better than a spaghetti sauce, but you could also use a fire roasted, like diced tomato, just something that gives that acidic, nothing too sweet, because remember, we already have the ketchup in
Right,
it.
right.
I do about a half a jar, I want to say.
I think it adds more texture
It
even
does.
too, like meatier.
It's so good. It's so good. And honestly, you just kind of eyeball it. Like if you feel like it needs a little bit more, you can add a little bit more.
Right.
Just so you get that nice consistency of a chili. So that's it. We're gonna cover it and simmer it just so all the flavors kind of meld together. Maybe another 15 minutes, 20
All right.
minutes on low.
Super.
And then you can taste it.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so after about 20 minutes, we're all set. So we are going to top it with a little cornbread dumpling.
Ooh, interesting.
I like to call them dumplings. I don't know. Cookie.
sounds so nice.
Muffin. We sell these really nice cornbread muffin mixes down in the store, the shops at Ritter's Farm. And I just spoon them onto a baking sheet like a cookie.
Oh, okay.
All right, and I top that
Oh,
with some
interesting.
cheddar and then a little jalapeno ring, and now you have a heartier meal.
This
So,
looks
yeah.
fantastic. We have to take a
Thank you.
try. Let's take
All
a
right,
taste.
Yep. Let's give it a taste.
It's
Let's
looking
see.
really delicious.
Yum.
Oh, that's good. It's such a nice combination
peanut
with the spices and the ketchup blends
A
together.
little sweet and savory.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
So I brought you a little something to wash it down with too.
Oh,
Jackie.
okay. What do we have?
We have our pumpkin cider, which is made here. My husband makes all of our wines and ciders on premise. So that's a nice little taste of fall too.
Awesome. We'll give it a little
Yeah,
taste
give it a
here.
little sip.
Oh, that's so good.
It's refreshing, isn't
It's
it?
very refreshing, and that bit of pumpkin. Come on, this is the perfect fall meal. I can't take it.
I mean, it's
all
that
you need.
time. It's that time.
It is.
So I hate to rush it, people, but it's coming.
It's here.
It's here. So we are at 1459 Mount Cobb Road. We're here in Mount Cobb. So we're at the shops at Ritter's Farm on Facebook. We're at Ritter's Winery and Cidery on Facebook. We're also on Instagram, and our website is ritterswinery.com. So, but Facebook is the best spot. Our fall festivities are in full swing, and that is today and runs all the way through October 29th.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So everyone can stop by and bring their favorite little pumpkin.
Yes, come find a grape. This is the great pumpkin tree. Come get the great pumpkin.
Absolutely.
There's so many to choose from.
Welcome to the Soapy Bee Gift Shop and Cafe in Whitehaven. You can enjoy shopping for artisan items and experience delicious homemade breakfast or lunch dishes in a cozy, relaxed atmosphere. You'll be delighted. The weather's cooler and we want that cozy feeling and we want some nice comfort food.
Well, then you've come to the right place.
Yes. And you make everything from scratch.
We make everything from scratch. Everything's homemade. It's a homemade kitchen, so we don't even have a microwave. We do everything from scratch.
And what are we making right now?
We are gonna make the breakfast burrito. We're making the drone, so it doesn't have meat in it, but it has plenty of potatoes and eggs, and then I use chewy peppers.
Delicious.
So in the pan, I put some olive oil and butter, and I have par cooked some of the potatoes that we're going to use for it, and I seasoned it. I have a special seasoning blend that I put together. It's oregano and taco seasoning, some basil.
The fun thing is that this has a little bit of a spin of a name. It's a burrito.
It's a burrito.
B-E-E-rito.
B-E-E-rito.
Because of the soapy bee.
This is true. This is true, and the drone is actually a real bee. The drone does all the work, the queen bee.
That is true.
That's me. Does nothing. I'm going to put some fresh cut onions and peppers in here.
Okay, terrific.
We're just going to brown these potatoes up a little bit, and we are going to add some eggs to it once it gets a little sizzling.
Okay.
And we are not stingy with our eggs. And this burrito is huge.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is one portion here?
This is one portion. Yeah, the queen's even bigger.
Oh my gosh.
Because we stuff it with the meat too and the potatoes. Just going to mix this up.
Okay.
Get the egg through the potatoes.
Yep.
After the egg cooks a little bit, we're going to add some of these peppers.
Ooh.
They are in olive oil and garlic.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I put these on a lot of my recipes that I use, the sandwiches, because they are good hot, they are good cold. We're going to add some cheese into it. I'm going to put some salsa in it.
Oh boy.
So you get some tomatoes in there. Now we're going to assemble the burrito. We're going to take all those potatoes and the yummy goodness of the peppers and the cheese, and you can see how gooey it is. And we're just going to stuff this all in here. I don't know how to fold burritos, so it's the Soapy Bee burrito way is what it's going to look like.
I love it.
I make sure that I tuck everything in because I don't like to waste food. And so it doesn't look like a typical burrito. So I'm just going to tuck it in. Now everybody knows I don't know how to fold burritos, but that's okay because they love these burritos. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to top it with some more cheese.
Oh, nice.
You can never have enough cheese. And we're going to stick it in my trusty little oven here on broil just to melt that cheese down. So we're gonna wait for that to melt, and then we're gonna top it with some taco sauce, and it will be ready to eat.
All right, Michelle, you have a second dish for us.
Yes, we are gonna make some homemade mac and cheese with pulled pork. It's a recipe that I cook for 48 hours, slow cook it in the crock pot. So we're gonna put together a plate for you. I'm gonna show you how to make my cheese sauce because it's rather odd.
Okay.
The key to my cheese sauce is butter. There's plenty of butter in here, and I melt the cheese in here first. This one here I use American, so it's yellow American. And once it gets a little creamy, you see how it's getting creamy with the butter, I will add the Mexican mix, which is shredded. It's cheddar, Monterey Jack. I'll put some of that in there too.
Nice.
It gives it a little bit of a stringy texture.
The more the better,
The
as
more
far
the
as I'm
better.
concerned.
Never have too much cheese.
Yeah.
So I wait till this melts down a little bit, and then I'm gonna add some milk, and I'm just gonna add it slowly. So you're not getting a milk sauce, you're getting a cheese sauce.
Right, right.
So here I'm just blending the little bit of milk in here while the cheese is still melting and it's getting stringy. That's the Mexican blend that I put in there. And we do the process again. Now it's becoming a cheese sauce, a nice thick cheese sauce. So now we're gonna add the pasta to the cheese sauce. And pasta is always easier when you use your hands covered with gloves.
Oh, I like it. You're not using the elbow needers. They're a little bit different.
They're a little bit different. They're a little bit bigger. They hold more cheese.
Yeah.
So we're going to blend this in here. So that mac and cheese is perfect.
Look at that.
All right, so we put the mac and cheese on the plate. I have a little bit of special seasoning that I put on almost everything. So we're going to sprinkle this a little bit just to give it some color. And then we're going to top it with our homemade pulled pork that we have in the crock pot for the last 48 hours. We're going to add some smoked honey, which I do get from a farm that is out in Pittsburgh. That gives my pulled pork the flavor that I look for. And it also is something you can buy in our store. So here we have almost something for everybody. We have a cute little gift shop.
Yes.
Where we have some local people that make crafts. I sell some of their stuff. And we have veteran-owned products that we sell and women-owned products that we sell. We have honeys and syrups. We also have baked goods. I also have cakes, custom cakes, a girl on site that will make you a custom cake for any event that you might want. We also are available for catering. If there's an office party you want to have, you can have it here in our facility, or I can bring it to you. Once a month, we like to do a dinner where we will do a dinner on a Friday night with a comedy show or an open mic night. We call it date night. Come on out and have some fun, laughs, and a good dinner. I post a lot on Facebook. It is the Soapy Bee Country Store on Facebook. We're open Thursday through Saturday, 9 to 4, and Sunday we're open from 8 to 3. We are located at 243 Main Street, Whitehaven, Pennsylvania. We're right on the main street here.
Thank you so much for having us. We had such a great time.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. I enjoyed it. You're welcome.
We'll see you next time on the Home and Backyard Cookbook.